Eagles will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Southern Miss's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all upon him.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Back to throw, it's Rodemaker. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking for a crease to the left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. It's caught downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
The Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab down the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. Lowers those pads. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. After that, there might be a few extra tackle drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football. Make sure you get them on the ground.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Bulls offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
At the 36. And that's good enough for a first down.
Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete downfield. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown will throw it. He fires to the left side. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Swings it out to the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Clay. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking for a man. It's Rodemaker. Escapes. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The give to the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quick completion to the right. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Singletary. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. And the Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
10, Southern Mississippi, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. It'll be a draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Rodemaker. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This offense has a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throws to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Brown will throw it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go with a direct snap. Moving toward the end zone and fumble. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
The sure hands, it's Atkins. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to throw on third. Throwing right. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No, he got loose. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. He'll start this drive firing. The short hands, it's great. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it again. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
There's just not very many quarterbacks that won't be successful that much time in the pocket. Goodness gracious. He read his chemistry notes. He took a test. He had all the time in the world. Somebody's got to get some pressure on him.
It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in Hattiesburg. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Rock.
The Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Bulls have this offense rolling. They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. It's a draw. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Running it to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulls. They take the lead with the 6.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Scanning the field, it's Rodemaker. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll keep it himself. Open space at the 25. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as we saw in that last play, getting a first down.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he hauls it in and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage and he'll be stopped at the 17. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Give to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's great. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the ground. The pirouette on the run. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The offense set for a first down play. He's got it on the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Power football with the run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Smashes through. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle at Simmons. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Keith. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Trying to find his man on first down. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. He unleashes a long one. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Throttamaker. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
On the play.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
At the 37. And that's up.
They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Right on target this time. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. He looks that one in nicely. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
A lot of urgency for this offense.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. They keep attacking through the air. Caught. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Butler. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the fourth quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. You can trust your defense. You can use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give as they work on that clock. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Buckley. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Fires left. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. To the air. It's Rodemaker. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Butler. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's deflating. And as a defensive guy, I was frustrated when my offense didn't come through when I needed them to. But now it's my time. I got to go make a play. I got to go force a turnover, get the ball back to my offense so we can tie or win this ball game.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of